Yo, what is up guys? Linksy here, coming at you guys with another episode of our Let's Play Survival Series Hardcore. And I thought we'd start things off a bit differently here by showing you guys a little bit of Linksy behind the Minecraft skin. And we have something super exciting to get into today, so without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get right into it. So, we've been really hard at work. And let me know if you guys like the webcam or not. I'm testing it out because we've been doing a lot of streaming and stuff like that lately. But for today's episode, I am extremely excited for today's episode actually. So what we've been working on is this room back here. So I haven't wanted to show you guys what we've been doing back here just because we kind of dug this whole area out. But check this out. This is going to be our new storage room, guys. Let me know what you guys think of this so far. So this is just one segment. Obviously, this is going to go all the way back here. And then this back wall right here is actually going to be a shulker storage. Probably going to make that like completely automated and all that kind of stuff. So we have all these sections that we still need to fill in. We still need to do the entire floor. We need to do the roof. All this type of stuff. So there's a lot of work to be done here. But yesterday's stream, we were really working on what we could do to make this look really clean. So over here we have like our cobblestone, our stone brick, our slabs, stairs, fences, and then up here we'll have like barrels and stuff like that to keep even more resources and stuff like that. Then down below we have these I love these trapdoors. I really love these trapdoors right now. They're absolutely amazing. I love the color and I feel like it really goes well with this palette too. It kind of just blends in there really nice. So we come through here, we have our crafting bench down here, so that's kind of like out of the way, so it's not like a big eyesore. And we also have our ender chest down there, so I'm thinking we're going to do that with each and every single one of these segments. So we have a lot of ender chests to build. We ended up going with some gold armor stands, just like sitting here for a little bit of color. Plus with the new Nether update for 1.16 and stuff like that, I feel like gold kind of fits the theme, you know what I mean? And then on this side we'll probably do all the wood. So I haven't had a chance to get dark oak yet or jungle, so we'll work on getting that. And then we'll probably keep the corresponding like saplings up here. So we might keep like oak saplings and birch saplings up here, and we'll just keep all the saplings up there. I think that works out perfectly. And then as we go down here, I'm thinking we'll have like all the planks and we'll have even more stone. So what we want to do is we want to keep the right side all the woods, and then we want to keep on the left side all the stones type deal. So we want to keep it like that. And as you get back towards this end, like back here for the stuff that we don't have to access as much, I'm thinking like we'll put like leather or like all that fun stuff, so we can keep like the resources that we don't have to grab all the time, like ender pearls, leather, feathers, whatever it may be. I'm thinking like these resources right here are always resources that we're going to need quite a bit, so it just makes sense to have it at the very beginning of the storage room. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this storage room so far. We are gathering up a lot of resources, getting all the chests ready, all the barrels ready, getting all the black stone here done. I think we have enough shroom lights. So we're going to get right into it today, guys. We're going to see if we can get this whole floor here done. Maybe get some chests in place and get a big chunk of this storage room done, because I cannot wait to move out of this storage room. This storage room, it was definitely a beginner storage room, I'll tell you that much, because we outgrew this so fast. Like, let's say for instance, like terracotta. I don't even have enough chests for terracotta anymore, guys. Like, I have so much terracotta where I've just been throwing it in here now, without a care in the world, basically. Also, I don't know if you guys were here, but I also figured out that if you bone meal just netherrack right beside one of these, we can actually keep it spreading. So we're gonna keep doing that, and I've seen farms and stuff like that for the new what are they called, the warp fungus and the crimson fungus. So we need more crimson fungus, and we need to start farming that type of stuff. So without further ado, guys, I'm gonna get to work over here, and we will see you guys in just a sec. Okay guys, we are back and check it out. We just got out from a live stream and we managed to finish off a huge chunk of this storage room. So let me show you guys a little bit about like how we're organizing this. So like this side, like I said before, we have all of our logs. We'll have all of our planks, and then down here we're gonna have the corresponding plank. This is gonna be like stairs, slabs, probably stairs and slabs down here. This is gonna be like fences and whatnot. That will give us lots of room. And then I'm also thinking above, like above the planks, we're going to be keeping the leaves. And then also over here, above the logs, we're going to be keeping the saplings. And then the same thing goes with this side. We got all of our stones and stuff like that going all the way across. All the new black stone, basalt, all that fun stuff. That's all been added into the storage unit. And then we're working on this side slowly because we need more item frames, and we're also trying to plan out how exactly we would like to organize everything in here. And obviously it's going to take us some time to make sure that we are organizing it, because I think the biggest thing that we want right now is we want to have a good flow. Like this wall, for example, this wall's got a lot of miscellaneous things. So we have like our crimson stem, we have our warp stem, and we have the corresponding blocks underneath them. We keep all of our lighting in the same area, and like I said, we got our ender chests and our crafting tables all underneath too if we ever need them. So those are all available to us. We have all the lighting done in here. The roof is done. All the barrels are put in place. We need to work on this back wall now. I'm not 100% sure what we're going to be doing with the back wall just yet, because we did say that we were going to do something shulker related, possibly. Maybe even enchanting area or whatever it may be. If you guys have any suggestions, please let me know in the comment section down below. And that's a good segue to say, if you guys are enjoying this episode or the series, please leave a like, subscribe if you want more content, and thank you. I appreciate that. It really helps out the channel. Let me know what you guys think of this so far. I think we got a really good chunk of this done. Like I said, we do want to transfer all of this all the way out here too, so this entire area is going to be very, very different. We do need to come out with walls. Like, what kind of walls do we want to have in here? So we need to give that some thought. I think what we're going to do for the rest here, one, we need to set up a couple food areas too. We will be still working on the storage room and stuff like that, doing like little odds and ends, but I think we're at a point right now where we're just finishing off some things. So I think we have the time that we can move away from there. So in the time being, I know we got to go back to the skeleton farm. We're trying to haul all of our old stuff from the skeleton farm and bring it all the way back to the base. I know, boring. But don't worry, I will spare you guys all that boring task. So we're gonna go back to the skeleton farm. We're gonna grind out some more bones, because I've been wanting to get like a full double chest of like bone blocks as soon as possible. I think that'd be really cool to have. I don't know why, but there are some future projects that I want to have all these bone blocks for too, right? So I want to make like a giant like ender dragon skull with like the whole body just like all skeleton like, and then like I love the bone blocks. I will admit that I love the bone blocks. I think that's a really beautiful block in the game. So we have all these chests over here. We can get rid of these guys. They're all kind of garbage by now. And then another thing we kind of need to do too is we need to get more crimson those little mushrooms or whatever. But I'm pretty sure if you keep bone mealing the nylium and stuff like that, which I think that's why we're down here, is for basically you're going to be building a tree farm here very soon. Let's see if we can get a good view. We're going to be building a tree farm here very soon in the next up and coming episodes, and taking on the end dragon. So we got a lot of stuff coming up here in the future. So with that time being, like I said, we need to do a little bit of that grind time, get a little bit more bone action in here, get a little bit more bone meal action in here, and get ready for that tree farm. So that's a little bit about what goes in behind the scenes. But I will see you guys in just a little bit when we do a little bit quick update with the storage room. We're going to try and finish that guy off. We're going to get some more bones here and do a little bit of cleaning up work. So we'll be right back right after we do a little bit of AFK. Well, you guys, we had to give this farm a proper test, and I think we done did that. We got I don't even know how many levels we were at before we came in here, but we're at level 80 right now, which is awesome. We're like almost halfway to our goal because, you know, we want to get up to that level 200 eventually here. But we also got a ton of bones, which means that we're gonna be able to make a ton of bone meal too, which is mainly what we're after right now, because in the next couple farms that we will be making is I want to be able to start farming some of the crimson stems and warped nylium and stuff like that. But in order to do so, we need to be able to farm them, and in order to make the farm, we're gonna need a lot of bone meal. So that's why we had to spend as much time over there as we did. It was only like maybe 2, maybe 3 hours, not that long. But we ended up getting a ton of loot from it. A lot of really cool bows, a lot of really cool stuff and things that we got from there. And not to mention, we are level 80. So we are going to make it a personal goal to get up to level 200. So let's get that 200 height. Hopefully we can get up there. So let's head back towards the storage room. And I'm thinking, like, there's a couple more things that we need to do for the storage room. One, we need to get more need to get more item frames, so we can actually label a little bit more of the storage room, make it a little bit more streamlined. That we need to get a lot more materials together. That's a weird tree over there. We're gonna get a little bit more materials ready for that, but I think that's gonna be as we go, because I'm not 100% certain on how exactly we'd want to lay it out. We're really happy with the way that the storage room turned out, so we'll take one more good look at it, so I can show you guys a little bit about what my thought process was on building this this storage room. Because I don't know what it is, but something about building storage rooms in this game, guys, is like, it's one of my favorite things to do. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm weird. If you guys like making storage rooms too, let me know, because I don't know if I'm weird. I absolutely love making storage rooms. So we set up a little bit of a cow pen over here. We've always had this cow pen here, but we kind of expanded this thing a little bit. We're really going to start farming up these guys here a little bit more. That way we can get a little bit more leather, a little bit more steak, and all that kind of fun stuff. So we can end up finishing off the rest of this storage room. So let's come down into here, and I can tell you guys a little bit about what we were thinking when we were doing this, because I'm actually really happy. Oh, and also one last thing that you guys probably didn't see. I ended up putting in, I don't know why I put these torches here. This place should be 100% lit up. I don't know why these ugly things are here. It is a little bit dark over here, I will say that. So what we did at the very end, as you guys know, we had just the terracotta wall, and it looked terrible. So I was like thinking to myself, okay, like we could do blackstone, but if we did blackstone, it would be blackstone on blackstone, and it wouldn't really look that good. I like having a divider. That's why we ended up going with acacia logs, because that gray kind of it divides the black on the black. We also added in little accent pieces here and there too, so you guys can see it down here too. I didn't want to go overboard with this wood in here. I thought it would be because of the texture, it might look a little bit crazy. If we had it all along here, it would be maybe a little bit too messy. So I like to have a little bit more cleaner builds and stuff like that. So that's why we ended up just using this as a accent block, and then we'll transition that into this room over here, where we'll be doing a little bit more work. So we'll probably get rid of all this spruce and all that kind of stuff, and we're really going to transform this entire room over here. We just got to make sure we have all the materials ready to go, and I don't know if this is enough blackstone, because like I said, we're going to do the same floor that we did here, and we're just going to continue with it all the way through here. This whole place is going to change over time. But yeah, like I was saying, we did end up putting in the 4 furnaces over here with a couple of the what are these things called again? These the blacksmithing tables or something like that. I thought that the colors actually went really well. So I thought like this burgundy right here kind of went a little bit with like this, and a little bit with this, and then not to mention like the black kind of went nice. But like I was saying too, guys, is this whole back wall right here, we ended up going with basalt. The reason being is because basalt was kind of a mix between the acacia and the blackstone, so it was a really good transition in my opinion, and it wasn't too much of a contrast. There's certain things that you really want to look out for when you're building anything in Minecraft, and contrast is one of them, and depth is another one. Those two things, you really want to create a lot of depth and contrast. You want colors that kind of complement each other, like so the gold and the black, but this gold and the black go well together, but the gold also goes with the chest, you know what I mean? So And with this too, right? You had the little pop of color here and there too. And not to mention we added some soul sand back there. We lit it on fire to create the blue flames, because I thought the blue flames would go well with the soul torch, soul lanterns and stuff like that. So there's little things like that that you need to take into consideration when you are doing builds like that, because you don't. It would be really easy to make this place look really, really messy with a lot of detail going on. But I wanted this to look a little bit more clean, you know. So like I said, we're gonna come through here. We've been adding in a couple things here and there, you know, like just adding in some saplings, and I think we also have a little bit of wood in here. Oh, never mind. I guess we have no wood. Now that I remember, we actually used them all basically for this entire row of chests. But yeah, we've been adding in things here and there, just organizing things as we go. We'll probably add more item things back here and here and here. We just need to basically figure out how exactly we want to lay this thing out, because like diorite, like for example, let's take this for example. So diorite and the granite with the andesite, sorry, excuse me, and the gravel. It's like I don't see us having a full blown like 4 or 5 chests of that, you know what I mean? But for the dirt, for instance, I could see us having 4 double chests of dirt. I could see us having 4 double chests of silk touch. And let's this be a thing. It's like I don't want to have a massive bulk storage in here. Like I don't want to have like 50 chests, because that's how you really create a lot of lag, because over time we might outgrow this storage room too. But that's why we make farms, guys. So we don't keep all of our bones over here. We keep them at the bone farm. If we ever need to go pick up some more bones, we'll go over there and we'll go pick it up, and stuff like that. We are still working on getting all the other what are they, ender chests all in place. But I think we have them all the way up to here on both sides. Yeah, so we got it all the way up to here. So we need what, 4 more in order to finish the rest of this this storage room off. But I think that's all the time that we have for today, guys. Let me know what you guys think of the storage room. If you guys have any suggestions, I am happy to hear them. Just leave a comment in the comment section below. And as always, guys, if you liked the video, please leave a like. If you guys want more content, please subscribe. And let me know what you guys think of the webcam if you made it to the very end of this video. Because this obviously is our first time using the webcam. So let me know how that goes. But until next time, later, guys. Peace.